We need people. We need people that are thinking ahead.
Backed by more than 100 demonstrators, including Oregon Representative Peter Buckley, the group filed more than 6,000 signatures to create a ballot measure that would make it illegal to grow genetically engineered crops in the Rogue Valley.
Genetically modified organisms. They take genes from one species like bacteria or viruses and force them into the DNA of plants like soybeans and corn.
The long-term consequences of this are unknown.
This campaign started when organic farmers found genetically modified sugar beets were being planted within 400 yards of their farms.
Right, well, once it was found out, some people got concerned because, you know, they weren't growing out in the edges of the valley, they're right downtown.
Those looking to ban GMOs aren't only concerned about cross-pollination, but possible litigation brought on by a giant biotech company like Syngenta, who's grown sugar beets in southern Oregon.
Seeds that are picked up by a bee get deposited on our beets or whatever, could come in and say, okay, you owe us $10,000 because you're eating the seeds that have our intellectual property in it. That's insane.
We're not against science. We just don't want genetically engineered crops here because it threatens our organic farmers.
Farmers have actually thrown out their crops worth thousands of dollars to avoid contamination and a lawsuit.
I want to point out, too, there's 90 farms on our support list, okay? This is not just a few people who are upset about food activism.
In order to get the measure on the ballot this year, county commissioners would have to call a special session, something they're not likely to do. All is not lost. The signatures are to be verified within the next 15 days. If that happens, a measure will be placed on the May 2014 ballot. Travis Cook, NBC5 News. Produce higher yields using chemicals as common as Roundup.
Roundup